Good evening, YouTube. It's Thunder Dan back at it again with another episode of 302 Fishing. Hope you guys had an awesome Labor Day weekend. I know that I did. Most people have a 4-day weekend, of which I did well myself. So thank you, boss man, for that time off. It's greatly appreciated, and I'm sure my teammates appreciate it as well. This weekend was almost an epic fail fishing-wise. I went out to the Delaware, Maryland border. I had something in my mind that I wanted to do, and it just turned into an epic failure. So, of course, I got my head down. I'm traveling down the road here, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pull into this one community right here. And it's a good thing that I had that thought in my mind. And when I pulled into that street there and parked on that bridge and just stepped out on those first few steps, that's all she wrote, man. It just turned out to be one of the best frogging outings that I ever had. We didn't have no giant in there, but there were some great quality bass in this episode. So I hope you guys take the time out to go ahead and enjoy this video here. I'm sorry the intro was not on the day of the fishing expedition that I had there, but again, I was excited and disappointed and I just wasn't thinking. But here's the intro right here. Safe travels, guys. Be careful going home, and as always, fish on. All right, guys, so I'm trying to shoot an episode. It's not panning out too well right now. It is midday. And I just happened to pass along right here in this area right here, and I saw what looked like it could be prime frog country. So I'm just going to walk down here, and I'm just going to toss a couple casts out here, and we're going to see if we can see if anything's lurking underneath all this moss right here. But I'd be curious to see. It looks like somebody's been here before, so could be a possibility. But we'll just give it a good whale out there and hope for the best. But I mean, you got all this moss here. You got lay downs that these fish could be right by. And there's just enough of a crack in the stuff that these bass are going to be able to see these frogs coming across here. But it's worth a shot, because nothing else is working right now. My hope is, the only reason I drove through this neighborhood right here is that the guy that, see where this opening is right here? Right where that point is at, there's a big old house there, but there used to not be the house there. And we used to go fishing all the time right out there, and I know there's monsters. There's well over 6, 7, possibly 8 pounds in here. Oakster caught. Fortunately, we didn't catch it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, we didn't catch a picture of it. But I want to get in there one time. Hopefully the owner's nice enough to let me go back there on either side of that area that I need to go to. But that opening I'm talking about right here, we live in an area that has a lot of Amish folks. And most of the times they actually come down here when this area is clear. They'll sit here with their carts and in the opening right here, and they'll fish right out here and get their daily sustenance, which is pretty neat. But it's pretty scenic country if you come along here in Dover, guys. You know, you just got to figure out the back roads. There's stuff all over the internet. I think it's called Amish Travel or something like that. You can figure out where all these folks live, these Mennonites. But super respectful. And again, you just got to be careful when these guys are out here. When you see them, slow down, because these horses get startled very easily. And there is a state law, I think it's 25 miles an hour, something like that, that you have to pass these folks. Because we've had the unfortunate circumstances quite a number of times where folks are getting killed and blasting into these Amish buggies because they're coming 90 mile an hour around these turns where these folks frequently travel to go get their goods and everything. I'm gonna take a couple more steps over here. There's that little pad opening here that I can jump onto, so I can get a little bit more distance. I'm gonna try to get out into that middle area. Look at that, guys. Did you see that? Right behind the frog. Holy crap, there was one there. We'll come right back across there again. The only reason I think there's a ravine right here, because if you look right here, there's a sewer, so it's probably a rut right there. But that was a decent blow up right there. The fish just literally timed it wrong. Let's see if he'll go after it again. Again, I got the trout beads, the little plastic tube beads that are inside. Look, see the fish? Right up underneath it. Not a big one, but let's try it anyway. Let's see if we can get them. See if he'll jump out of the water again. Now you see that big opening. See where the trails are at? They kind of point like this. You'll see that little opening right there. That's where the fish is jumping out at. I'm gonna try to bring that frog right back over there again. All right, let's stop messing with the small ones. Get it way out there. Tons of dragonfly out here. There's got to be something sitting out there in that deep muck. Look at that bass jump out of there. That thing leapt like at least 2 feet in the air. I'm going to throw a few more casts right here. I'm going to make my way over to that opening, and it looks like I can get the distance to go over where the edge of this algae is in that water where I saw that fish jump. All right, so I'm a little bit nervous. We're going to hit the opening. It's right over here. But to the left of me, there's a big, gigantic house right here. It's one of the rich people neighborhoods. Hopefully nobody says nothing to me, because they're going to see some guy walking across the field with waders on. They're going to go, what the heck is going on here? So hopefully we don't get yelled at, but give me a couple seconds to walk my way over there. Again, we'll carry one rod, be low profile, and see if we can try to get edge close to that edge over there I was talking about for the frog and that we're going to be doing right here. It's going to be a little bit deeper in this area as opposed to where we were at, because I mean it was like that deep, and I would fathom to think there's going to be any big bass over there. You saw that one little one that jumped. That was about it. If they stare at me, I'll just wave right back at them. Everybody's waving. We're all good. Sometimes if you just put a hand up, guys, and wave, that's an easy pass sometimes. And like I said, we should be able to hit that edge right there where I saw that big old bass jump like at least 2 feet up in the air. But this is where the Amish folks come out and fish for their sustenance, I said earlier. And it's a little bit deeper on this side right here. We're gonna be casting to the left over here. But it looks super mucky, and I don't think that's gonna be firm land going on here, but we're gonna try it nonetheless, because I want to try to get up underneath this tree to get into that opening over here. All right, so your view is going to be somewhat obscured, guys, because of this tree right here. But again, you look, there's two of them, 2 bass over there. I'm hoping you saw that. They are going after this dragonfly. I'm going to try to cautiously move myself over here out of this tree line, just so you can see these fish jumping over here. I mean, that one was at least a 1 or 2 pounder combined each, jumping out for that frog or the dragonflies. But let me get a hold of this tree right here, find some firm ground, and I got a good feeling about this. All right, here we go. Now you guys can see what's going on. Look, there's another bass. They're jumping all over the place. No doubt something's going to hit this frog. Look at this. Look at this big splash. Look, another one. Fish on. Immediately, guys. Immediately. I don't think it's heavy, but I think it's all this muck. But look at this. First cast out there. Oh my God, this thing weighs 8,000 pounds with all this muck on there. How big is this fish? Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this nonsense. First cast. First cast. Let me get him in. Look at this. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. 2 3 pounder. Look at this, guys. First cast with the frog. Wow, good hook set right on the lip. Bing bang boom. I was trying to do an episode totally opposite of this frog, but good thing I decided to change my mind and hit this little spot. And I'm gonna keep throwing here because there's bass is jumping all over the place. But let's get a weight on this one real quick. Like I said, it's about maybe 3 pounds. Thankfully, we're in a lot of shade here, so we're not sweating our behinds off. But we're zeroed out right here, as you can see. We'll get that little beauty in there and weigh this up. What do we got? First bass, 3.15 pounds. Way to start off on the first cast, guys. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and get her back in the water. And she's gone. All right, look at all this muck, this stuff, these bass are sitting underneath. That's at least like 2 pounds worth of crap right there. But it came up right up underneath it there and destroyed that frog. All right, It took me about 10 minutes to get all that garbage off of there, man. It was heavy as anything, but glad you guys got to see that fish. We're gonna get this frog fixed back up and fix the nose, and let's see if we can get another one hitting on the next cast. Okay, we still got some fixing up to do here. I'm caught up in my waders and every other thing here. I got that fixed. Look at all this junk in here. All that all over one bass. But I want to get that one little piece right there because it'll affect my casting ability if I keep that on there. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get another one on the second cast. That would be awesome. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move my feet because I'm sinking here. Right on the edge. That's exactly where I threw it at, and then bass just chased it in. It'd be nice if one of these huge donkeys are up in here. Again, they're well over 5-pounders in this pond. Sorry, this branch right here is blocking you a little bit. Fish swirl right there. Look, fish saw another one on, guys. All right, 2 fish. Little one. And more 10 pounds of crap here coming. Oh, that's the only thing about fishing that far, guys, just dragging this nonsense in. How big is this one? Oh, this looks like a decent one too, guys. Here we go. Look. Good thing for braid. There's another one. Let's just get where the fish is at. And ugh. That one's feisty. He was mad because he got caught. All right, little small pounder, but he smashed the crap out of me. And they are laying down the wood on this frog, and they're landing it right, guys. Let's get this off of here. There you go. There you go. Hold on, feisty. Boom, little pounder, and she's gone. All right, we're all situated again. And these fish are absolute beasts right now. Let me fix my camera here. Get back in the angle I need. There we go. Right out into the open, and then comes right close to the edge of the algae bloom. Might even get one blowing up right out in the middle. Look at that. So you got it? Oh, you missed it. Short struck it. Small one anyway. We got to bring it in because he squeezed it. It's sunk. But we'll fish as long as we can. And like I said, hopefully nobody creeps up behind us. But I doubt it. Because again, we're not around anybody's houses. But I mean, you can see these luxury homes that are right over here. These are babies in this development. There's ones 3 times as big as these properties right here. But some of these people are, you know, how they get, you know, hey, don't stand on my land, all this nonsense, you know, when you're not even anywhere near it. Because I'm on an easement, actually, is where I'm at. But someone still put up a stink about that. But I get it, you know, I'm a big boy, I can handle myself. Look at that fish jumping out right behind mine. But we're gonna stick out here. It's not gonna be very long, maybe an hour and a half at the most. Again, it is Labor Day weekend. I've got friends that invited me to go barbecue. Hopefully you guys are doing that and enjoying the same. Again, I was trying to get off early in the morning to try to do this one episode. It just didn't work out, so I'll try it another time. But good thing I decided, you know, in my mind, you know, you got to look at the conditions that are going on. And like I said, when I was over there, I saw that fish jump over and out of the water at least 2 feet. So that's let me know that they're way out here, right on that edge. And as I got over here, 2 of them jumped over here, you saw earlier, hopefully. And that means get the frog out. So that's what we're doing right now. Oh, there's a fish right there, little one. Yeah. Good thing it came off. I don't want to go reeling all that and getting all that gunk off there. Frog's got like a haircut and a little clown hairdo right here. But let's just get this junk off of here and get back to business. Stop playing around, Dan. Look at that. See that? I told you they're just jumping out all over the place. That's 4 bass that I've seen leap out of here. I'm gonna keep trying to inch my way out a little bit more. Again, the ground does feel kind of firm, so I can get an extra foot or two. Got this one log that's sitting right by my leg here. Got to try to get out. See it? That's all I need to do is trip while I'm in the water. Boom. Look, there's a little one tagging on the end of it. I just saw him pull down on the legs. Whoa. Fish on. Let's get him above. Get out of there. There you go. Got him above the algae. That's a good thing. Got to keep that tip high. Oh, we got into it. Dang it. It's a little one, guys, but we got a torpedo of a thing of algae. That's decent size. About 1.5 pounds, maybe. Let's just try to reach for the fish here. There we go, there's another one. Boom. All right, that's 3. Let's get her on her way. She's gone. All right, so again, here's the style of frog that we're using. That's the Lunkerhunt Walking Series. That's the woody that we're using right here. I didn't have to do any cutting on the appendages at all. They're at a perfect length. And as well, I dropped 2 trout rattles inside of the thing rather than the normal glass rattles that you put in the frogs, because again, they break, as I told you in the previous episode when I was using the poppers. But let's get that back out there again and see if we can get another one. But this has been the most productive frog episode I've had so far this year, size-wise. I mean, the one we had there was okay. I mean, a decent-sized bass, but you want the giants. That's what you're looking for. But usually what I do is when I'm bringing this frog in, you can see the line of the algae. I'll bring that frog all the way close and just stop and pause right in front of that line, because sometimes they come right out, right on that line, and just come right up and attack that frog. Boom, look at that cast. Bam! Is there one? Oh, look, there's one already tapping on it already. It's a small one. Is he on there? Let's see if he gets it. Oh! I thought I broke my rod. I broke the limb right behind me. Where are we at here, guys? I thought I broke my tip when I pulled back, and I thought I had the fish, but apparently not. Whew. Come on, give me an, oh, fish on, another one, little dink. He blew up on it as soon as I pulled it. Oh, he's digging, he's digging, he's digging. Come on, fish. Good thing for this heavy rod and this braid, guys, as I said earlier. What do we got here? All right, let's get this rod up on the tree here. And little one, guys, little one here. There he is. Look at all that. Look at all this crap to get this little guy. He swallowed that frog, I tell you. Boom. Might be able to get it out without, might have to use the pliers on that one, guys. Nope. There we go. Boom. All right. Still having success. Still want that big one. She's gone. All right, so I got about an hour's worth of time before I have to skedaddle. So we're gonna try to get a fish or 2 out of here. And hopefully in that time, we're able to get one of them giants. All right, guys, we got a little bit of a lull here. Got to use our patience mode. Get a little bit of water out of there. Just keep fanning around. There's gonna be one bound to hit the bait here. Let's cast out there. Whew. A lot of work. Oh Lord. Fish on, fish on. That was a huge blow up, guys. Huge blow up. Nice. That was a good one, guys. That was definitely a good one. Not a huge one, but still. There's a fish there. All right. Nice bass, nice bass. All right, let's get it back up in the tree again. Man, that thing absolutely blew up on that frog. All right, I'm timing half of the rod here, guys. But here you go. Pretty, pretty. Boom. Look at that thing. He's stocky though, man. I wonder how much he weighs. He's short, but stocky. That's got to be a male. Look at the stomach on this, guys. I mean, he's thick. I can feel him like he's got fish in him. Or her. But let's get this frog out of here. And see if we can get a weight on this bad boy. All right. Frog's out. I'm just curious. I mean, he feels heavy. If he's 3 pounds, man, I'd be shocked. But let's try it out. All right, guys, we're zeroed out. Let's go ahead and weigh this little chunk. I mean, look at this thing. Come on. And wow. Not 3 pounds, but close to it. 2.33. Beautiful, beautiful bass. This one's gonna be a bruiser in a tank, man, just by the girth of this thing. But boom. Let's get her in there. I got still a little bit more time to work with here. And she's gone. All right, guys, so as I'm wrapping up here, I'm gonna try to cast one more time along the shoreline where I caught that fish right there. Anybody in the Kent and Sussex County, I mean, I know everybody around the country is looking at my channel and everything else, but I do have a lot of locals that watch it as well. If any of you guys know of any private farm ponds, maybe a community pond I've never hit, or just some secret watering hole, and you know there's giants in there, I would love to go fishing in there. I'll keep everything as discreet as possible. The GoPro video that I use is not location based, so it's always turned off, so nobody can go ahead and try to search and look for your location and everything else. So we can keep it discreet as possible. But I would love to fish and look for those secret hidden giants. So if you're willing to be part of a video like that, you know, again, right there on my Instagram, right there on my Facebook, you guys can go ahead and DM me, give me a location there or a phone number or whatever. I can get a hold of you guys and we can try to make an episode of it. And if you want to be in it, by all means, let me know that and I'll get you right in there, man, and we can try to make a duet, triple, whatever it may be. But let me get the cast on. We'll get this last few minutes here. Hopefully, as I said, we can try to get a 5-pounder on here if we're lucky, and get this episode finalized. Everybody's cheering over here. They're not cheering me catch a fish. They're just playing in a pool. I wish I had an audience watching me. That'd be awesome. 2-minute drill. Oop. Oh, fish on. All right, we got our final fish of the day, guys. Final fish of the day. I don't know how big it is, but we'll bring it in. All right, what an awesome day today. Oh, come on now, what do you got? What do we got here? It's under a ton of crap, that's all I know. And let's get our rod right up on this branch this fish is pulling me. This is a decent one, guys. Look at this. What a way to finish out. All right, that's got to be a male. A smallmouth there. Oh God, Lord. There we go, guys. Now about 1.5 pounds. She got the frog good. Right off the side of the, come on now. Right off the side of the edge over here where this algae is at. But you can hear I'm completely wasted and worn. Put a lot of casts out there, and man, we produce some bass off of that frog. So I didn't have my usual one that I carry. I can't remember which one it is, but it's the Copper series. I'll think of it in a second. But anyway, Lunkerhunt is always a good, reliable bait. You already seen multiple bass caught right here today. All I did was literally check out my surroundings, and I saw fish jumping all over, so I came right to where I saw them, and I was able to rip them out left and right. Got a nice almost 2.5 pounder and almost a 3.5 pounder. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below. As always, guys, like, subscribe, push that notification bell, and fish on. Here we go, guys. And she's gone.